Hi, everybody. Welcome to the the Elemental Starlink Network. I'm Gwen Mungo, and
I'm Kelly Kingsley.
And we decided we wanted to come on today to talk about different ETs that we have encountered.
Yes.
Specifically, today we would like to talk about ones that look like hammerhead sharks.
Yeah.
So, it all started when we were channeling and one appeared to me and then Kelly saw it. And so we decided to go back and ask Gwen to come in and talk to us and give us some more information about what they're all about and what they do.
Yes.
So do you want to start with what they feel like and what they're about?
To me, they feel like a simple race, right?
Yeah.
And so I'm getting like they're not just in one place. I'm getting they're in a bunch of places.
Yeah.
I think their home planet, like home planet, is Orion.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
What else? Oh, they have like a military feel. They really do.
Yeah. The male that appeared to
You
me
want to describe?
was definitely wearing like a military. It looked blue with a little bit of red on it. As a male, and when we asked more to come in, you saw a tan colored one with a tan uniform, right? And he seemed to be younger.
Yeah, and it had like it was like a light khaki with like an orange outline, and they have like a badge right here.
Yeah.
And it's like one of our spacesuits, which is weird because we haven't encountered ET wearing that.
Right.
And then, so we asked, well, why the different color uniform and why the different color sharks?
Mm-hmm.
And so they said that the different color uniform is for different ranks. I guess the blue is a higher rank.
Yeah.
And then the different color in skin, I guess there's mainly blue, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And then spats of like a light tan.
Right. So, yeah, they feel very protective too. I remember them saying to call them in if you need protection, and I believe other ETs call on them for protection.
Mm-hmm.
That's the feeling that I got when we were channeling. And then
we see a lot too as we're doing this.
Yes.
So we ask questions, but we also have visions and we see.
Mm-hmm. And then whatever we see, we ask more about. And that brings me to, we ask them where they live. And we didn't really get specifically a planet, but do you want to describe what it looked like? Like it looked like a meteorite that they were on?
Yeah, so I had two visions. One was an underwater vision, like in like a canyon, almost underwater.
Yeah.
It was really dark, and there was like I saw a dome, like a see-through dome.
Mm-hmm.
So that was in one vision.
Yeah.
And then we both got like they're on the Kuiper belt, like an asteroid. It's like an asteroid moon type consistency.
Yeah.
We saw them there, and they had they're walking around in uniform on the surface. And we saw like I want to say like a laser on that asteroid.
Right.
And to me and to both of us, we got like they're mining something there. What else did we ask?
Well, we looked out in the distance and we saw like an indigo purple colored star.
Yeah.
So that was some kind of indicator as to where they were. And then we saw stars all around.
Yeah, we kind of looked over the asteroid, and then we saw like regular colored stars in a cluster. So we asked, where is this?
Right.
And I heard the Kuiper Belt.
Right.
But I'm unsure of that star because I don't know of any indigo stars or purple in our Kuiper Belt.
If anybody else has any info, please comment. We would love to hear if you've encountered them or if you know any more about them. And then we decided to ask them what they eat. And
yes.
We saw the sea, like the ocean. And we were seeing like seaweed and like plant-based mixture. It ended up being like a glowing
like
green
a compound.
Yeah, it was like some kind of compound. It's I'm sure
kind of glowed. It glowed like a green,
right,
fluorescent-y hue.
Yeah.
After it's compounded. So
that was all we could understand. I mean, I'm sure it's hard for them to communicate to us because we don't understand everything, and we just kind of say what we see.
Hear and
see
it. Yeah.
And then we ask them, do they breed? They reproduce? And we saw a room with like these pods. And
yeah.
You want to describe what the pod looked like? There was maybe like 6 or 8 of them.
It's like, okay, so they're like bubbles, almost like embryos. I want to say eggs, but it's not an egg.
Right.
And the outside has an outline of white light, but the inside is like a milky see-through.
Yeah.
And we didn't see a bunch of them, so I don't think they breed in big quantities.
Yeah, it didn't seem to be.
Yeah, it's more like 6 to 8 at a time.
Yeah, and then that's all we were able to see.
And they were all in a row.
Right. Yeah, so we don't know
side by side
how they come out or how they're actually born, but I guess that's all we were allowed to see at the time. So then after that, what did we during the first vision of seeing one for the first time, he took me to the Easter Island heads, and he was standing next to them, and he kind of pointed. So I looked to see where he was pointing, and it was a portal. We don't know where. We kind of just went into it briefly because when we got there, all we could see were like spiders and bugs, and it kind of creeped us out. And we thought, maybe we got ourselves into something bad. And then he said, he assured us it wasn't anything bad. Don't be creeped out.
He wasn't trying to scare us.
No, he wasn't trying to scare us. They're not angry. So we kind of backed out of that, and then we would like to explore that some more. We're almost thinking like the Easter Island heads might be different portals.
Each head is, I think, a different place.
Yeah.
Or a different portal to somewhere.
So we'll have to channel that soon and see what we come up with and make a video if we get anywhere with it.
Yeah.
Anything else?
I don't think so. I think that's it for now. And we see a lot of out of the normal spectrum ET.
Yeah.
We don't have names for all of them. But we're gonna be coming on here and talking about a lot more ET out of the normal spectrum. Yeah. So
we've seen,
and there's a lot out there that we see.
Yeah, we've seen so many that this is why we started this channel, to share what we see, and hopefully others see too, or have seen them in the past. And
yeah, we'd love to hear in the comments.
Yes, please comment. If if you're familiar with it or would like to know more, or maybe you've seen one and we have too, we could do a video about it. Yep. So for now, we'll sign off, and we will see you soon. Thanks for listening.
Yes. Thank you.
Bye.